boom, boom, boom. I
It's
want you
time.
in my room.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, sorry. No, I just went boom, boom, boom. I want you
Yeah,
in
you said
my
you
room.
want me in your room.
That's the song. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Well, if you want to be in my room, that's fine. We'll
boom,
have a conversation
boom,
later.
Boom, boom, I want you in my room.
To spend
Do you know
the
the next
night
sentence?
together for now and forever.
Oh, no, you didn't. You know
No,
the whole words. Well, it's not as bad as me getting caught out dancing to S Club 7 that's now on Instagram. Have you seen that video?
No, oh, yeah, I did see it.
I was on stand-up comedy. Like, don't stop, never give up. I was having a real good boogie, and then my little boy was behind me, and I didn't realize it was being filmed. It's very funny. Anyway, there we go. Hi, my name is Elliot, and I am one half of the Public Speaking Expert podcast. I work with business owners and entrepreneurs to help them be more giraffe, stand out in their field as the go-to expert service providers, and I do that through advanced communication, public speaking strategies. Jose, over to you.
I like what you did there. Jose Ukar, communication and public speaking coach, NLP master trainer. If you don't know what NLP stands for, look it up. Neuro-linguistic programming, one of the things I do. And I help you speak your greatness through the best version of you. Especially if you've got an accent, let's talk, because that's one of the things I like to work on. Imagine, it doesn't matter what accent you've got. You can speak your greatness in any other language. And I will stop right there, Elliot, because I'm so excited. Today is yet another powerful episode of the Public Speaking Experts podcast.
How excited are you? How excited are you?
I'm excited. I mean,
give
me
your best excited. Like, come on, give me more.
Yeah, you want me to give it to you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
What? Are you ready? Yeah. I'm excited, Elliot K. Woo! Hold on. How's my hair?
That is some serious excitement. You know, actually, the theme of today's thing should have been video killed the radio star. Radio killed the radio. Do you know why?
Are you asking me? I thought you were asking the audience.
Yes. Do you know why?
Well, I know why, but I'm going to pretend I don't know. No, why?
You don't know why? Come on, Jose. This is your show too.
Okay,
you should know as well. Come on, man. I'm sick of carrying this show. Like, I can't handle this anymore. Oh my God, this is it. That's it. You get
so much stress.
Get,
so much stress. Why? Okay, there's one thing. There is a bit of a pattern here. Why is it taking us too long to get the episode started? I do know why. I don't know why. I thought you wanted me to pretend I did it, so you would tell me.
Oh, I see.
So,
I see.
yeah.
No,
I
don't want you to pretend.
No, okay.
No,
well, because
I didn't say pretend. Why did I say pretend? Why'd you make these things up?
Because I'm the
just
great
can't handle it anymore.
I'm the great pretender. Okay, look, Elliot, next time I'm going to take control over the thingy and I'm going to boo you at least 5 times. So today we are going to be speaking about videos, how to use videos to speak and to tell your brand. And I would love to.
Yes, we got there.
Okay, we got there in the end. So what are the problems that we tend to face? People, think about it. What are the obstacles? What are those things you're doing? Elliot K., based on your experience, what are those issues, problems, obstacles? Take it away.
Well, let's start where you always start, right? And let's start with the mindset. So one of the key problems with video is the confidence. Again, like public speaking, videos is a bit of a magnifying glass. So when we see ourselves in a video, what do we see? Well, a lot of people see what they don't like. A lot of people don't like what they sound like. A lot of people think that they don't come across very well on video. A lot of people don't like video because very much it could expose our faults. So those are some things that come to mind to begin with. What about you, Jose?
I love that, Elliot. Yes, so much of that internal dialogue. And there is one element, though. There are certain things that we will cover today when it comes to tips, things that we can do in order to improve it. And yet, it's just letting go. Oh, you see, I've given a tip. But it's just the fact that, let it go.
Why do you always give the tip? You always give the tip away too early.
There might be a pattern here, and I'm thinking.
I think there is.
I tend to say,
"Are you an empath?
Focused.
Are you? You just want to help people. Like
I want to give it away. Exactly. No, the thing is here, I'm always inviting people to think, to be more solution-based thinking. So I don't tend to focus too much on problems, and I know the purpose of this because we want people to understand what the challenges are. So another one is just, and I mentioned this before, the stories we're telling ourselves. And we keep on telling, oh yeah, I'm not good enough and I'm going to look ugly. And the amount of people that come to us, to Elliot and myself, yeah, it's just because I don't look at myself, I don't look at myself. I don't like myself.
What?
Yeah, I don't look at myself. Well, sometimes they don't even look at
some
themselves.
People don't. That's true.
Exactly. So imagine, and then, and they believe they have to be in a certain way. So they put on these personas that, they are not even them, because another problem is that we need to keep up with appearances when we go online or we put videos out there. So we're going to demystify that. Is that the right word? Demystify?
Yeah, demystify. Well done.
So
yeah, well
I like it. Well, you see, I've been learning, so I can help you learn English as well. So I'm going to give you, learning English with Jose. This is for another.
There we go. Another business,
podcast.
Another course
boom.
For another time. Yeah, and I think obviously there's the technical aspect, and the other problem I think as well is a lot of people feel that the value production needs to be incredibly high. That they need to do something that's like a Hollywood movie production. That's because there's some influencers out there, or YouTubers out there that do invest heavily in the production, and they think that that's the standard. And actually, as you will find out, that's not the case. But before we move on, my friend, you know what that music signifies?
Where can you find Elliot and Jose? So go to the Elliot and Jose show on Instagram. You can download all the notes we got available in the bio. You can also go to Speaker Express and do the test, the influencer test that Elliot K has got. And then the world-class communicator that you can also access. And book a virtual coffee with Jose or Elliot. We will help you with your communication. I think I'm done. What else?
Now on, Jose, you are doing it. That's it. Every episode. That is the bomb.com. Actually, that gets like yeah. That doesn't get a boo. That gets a proper cheer for effort there. Good job, my man. Good stuff. So, yes, if you want to, of course, do more with us, go to the Elliot and Jose show on Instagram, click on the bio, and there's access to coffee with me and Jose, loads of resources. And, of course, I will say what I say every week. If anybody sends us a picture of a review, a nice review preferably, we will send out a little gift, a copy of my book, either Be More Giraffe or Speak Influence Out. That's what you can do. So, good. Now, Jose, to the serious stuff. What can people do about using video for speaking and selling their brand? Over to you to take it away, Jose.
And away it goes. Think that you are always creating an impression. So before you start, what do you want your audience to take away? And we always say this, I always say this. So when people see you in seconds, instantly, they're going to create an impression of yourself. What do you want that to be? That's super important. And of course, there are certain resources that you can utilize when it comes to creating a video. And I would highlight the lighting that you use so people can see your face clearly, and a good microphone, or at least decent, so people can hear you. Those are the two key elements. Everything else, and you can evolve, you can do later. Those are very key, because if people cannot see you, cannot hear you, you're wasting your time. That would be the first juicy tip when it comes to this, because I see, and also make sure people can see you, can see your face, right? I mean, instead of just, like this, that sometimes happens, and people are just showing a little bit of their faces. I'm doing this, by the way, in the camera. Ear. So exactly, an ear, and you get to see their nose and their nostrils and things like that. So be very mindful of that, because that will put people off. It can be sexy for people like Elliot, but for other people, then it won't be. So be mindful, be ready. Think ahead. How do you want to be perceived? Elliot, over to you, senor.
I think the other thing to remember is, when using video to tell your story and for speaking, is the world's moved on. And actually, because of social media, expectations of video is very low. If your content's very good, if what you're delivering is impactful and interesting, how many times have you watched someone during a run pull out a video and they're running and they're huffing and puffing, but you're watching it, or they're walking down the street and they're just talking to camera and you're watching it. So you can let go of the whole need for incredible production, for the light to be great and makeup and all that. Of course, you can create that, but you don't need that. The important thing is just to get started. Do the first video, do the second video, do the third video. And as you go, improve. Don't wait for things to be perfect. Don't wait for things to be right. Just get going. And that's how you get going. And just let go of everything. And remember, you're perfectly imperfect. We've talked about this other episodes. We've all got our kinks. We've all got our things. If this is about something greater than you, if this is about something more than you, then actually you doing the video is far more important than how you look in a video. Jose.
I love it, Elliot. And as you were sharing that, for people to get started, get started is the most important. And also think about it this way. In our mind, we want to be perfectionists, yeah? And we want it to be in a certain way. And then, it's not ready yet. It's not ready yet. And then when people watch it, they may, if you're lucky, they will watch it once. And think about your audience, potentially less than 5% of your audience will watch it the day you post it. Then if you share it with them and so on, then they're more likely to post it. Think about it. So you're being held back by the idea that everyone is going to watch it and going to criticize you and judge you. Not many people are really going to watch it until you start building up that audience as well and the interest with the quality of your videos. And I thought, Elliot, it would be quite cool today to invite the audience, all of our listeners, to do a mini challenge. Even if you start with 3, even if you 3 videos that you do and you post them, of course, and you tag Elliot, myself, the Elliot and Jose show, whatever you want. And then we can think about, giving you a gift for that. What do you think, Elliot?
I think, again, I'm going to give you a transition and I want you to announce the challenge again. Ready?
Boom. Yeah.
It's challenge time.
So Elliot and I are inviting you to post at least 3 videos and to tag us in. If you do this, we will give you a super duper prezi. Elliot, shall we give them a book plus a seat on my world-class communicator training?
I think that's a fantastic offer. Let's do it.
There we go. So people, that's all you have to do. And if for some reason, because Elliot and myself, we tend to be busy online and we have got people supporting us and everything else, DM us as well saying, look, guys, I've done it. My 3 videos are there. You haven't seen them. What's going on? Boom. And we'll get on it because you're amazing.
That's right. Boom. Okay, let's keep this party started. So here's what I want you to do. Excuse me. Look, there's different ways to produce a good video. Now, please remember that your why is connected to your story. So every time you're putting out a video, it's because you're connected to a story, because you want to impact, empower, elevate, and inspire, right? Please remember that. So for those of you who are slightly more ahead but want to have more impact, by the way, on the Elliot and Jose show, if you click on the link, there's actually 12 different ways to create engaging content in there. To download, you can have it absolutely as a gift. Think about number 1, right? Think about the script. But I don't mean word for word script. I mean key bullet points you're going to cover in each section, because again, you want us to have an impact. The other thing I want you to do is have a really good way of practicing. You record yourself, you watch back. You record yourself, you watch back. You practice without recording, you watch back, right? You don't watch back, obviously, if you're not recording. But the idea is to find your way of practicing. For example, when I'm practicing for a talk, I record the video, I'll watch it back. Then I'll also record an audio and I'll listen to it back. And I'll just have the audio playing when I'm doing the dishes and things like that. So then it's going into my subconscious mind. When I'm on a train, I'll listen or I'll watch. That way I know it's being embedded, and each time I'll notice something else and I'll make a little note to myself, okay, tweak this, change that. That landed really, oh my God, Ellie, you're so funny. Definitely keep that, right? And the idea is to have an effective practice system. Just get really familiar with different story techniques, right? We cover this a lot in our Clubhouse room. As this is being recorded, Clubhouse is still going, so 12 o'clock UK time. We often do a room about storytelling. Get really good at telling stories. And let go of yourself. Look, don't watch yourself as if you're watching Elliot or yourself. Watch yourself as if you're watching another speaker, right? And just know that this is about something greater than you. And as much as you can, be engaging. Pull us in. Ask questions. Get things happening. Just continuously, every second or third sentence, find a way to pull us into the story, to get us engaged, to do something. Over to you, Josie.
Love it. Elliot, you mentioned key as well. You mentioned the attention grabber at the beginning. Remember, we're seeing so many videos all the time, so much information that we really need something that's going to hook us in. And then once you take people on that journey through that story that Elliot mentioned, there are different types of stories as well. Have a call to action at the end, something that you want people to do. What are they going to do right after they watch the video? It can be to DM you, it can be to comment below, it can be to download something. So be mindful of the story in between and the hook at the beginning, and then that call to action at the end. I wanted to share something else, which I think no, I think that was it. I had something else in mind and it's gone. It's left me. Is it coming back? Not yet. So I think that's very important to complement.
Back to you. Don't stop, baby, give up. Reach the top. Has it come back to you?
No, it didn't. Just give me, no, not yet. So have you got anything else to add? Because you mentioned something and I wanted to say, but then I jump onto the call to action thing, which I think is super important. Oh, yes. Make it. Here it comes, Elliot. Make it conversational as well. You said ask questions and things like this. Remember, it's not about you. It's about the audience, it's about the people listening to you. So sometimes what I also like to do is just imagine that my message is being heard by thousands of people, millions of people, even if you think about it. That's the power of social media. And the more you do it, the more opportunities you will have to do this. So have a conversation with, either it can be just to one person. You're having a conversation to the one, but then that's having an impact on millions of others. Conversational. It's just the fact that you're doing a video. You're speaking to people. The thing is, they can play it and replay it anytime they like. So it's similar to what we have here. We invite you into the conversation. We give you the challenges. We have some fun. And then we carry on. Elliot K. Now I'm happy with my tips. I just wanted that conversational element was key.
As long as you're happy with your tips.
I'm happy.
That's what matters.
Very
and
happy.
As you're happy with your tips, let's do this. So, we're coming to the end of the show now. So, Jose, what's your final words?
Start doing videos.
Yeah.
Taking us up on that challenge. Focus on the impact.
Challenge time.
Yes, and the challenge. And I think I'm going to leave it with the challenge. What you're supposed to do is you're going to record 3 videos and you're going to post them. You're going to tag Elliot and myself in there, also the Elliot and Jose show if you like, and let us know because we will give you some incredible prizes because of doing that to support you. What was there?
So here's what I'm
going to
say.
Sound?
No. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. Well, I can give you another sound if you won't now. Here's what I'm going to say. Look, speaking is here to stay. Speaking must be part of your strategy, whether you're a paid speaker or you're using speaking as marketing. Video is an extension of that. Podcasting is an extension of that. Video is a great way to keep a presence. It's a great way for people to see what you did. It's a great way for people to dial back to what you said, right? People will find your videos later than when you post them. So don't be discouraged. Don't be put off if you're not getting the likes, the views, the comments that you want. It's about consistency. It's about doing it and doing it and doing it again. Doing it and doing it and doing it again. So get out there, be seen, be heard, and not only speak your greatness, but
be a great speaker.
Love it. Till the next time, people.
Woo,
see ya. People.